We call it Tinder Takedown. You've got somebody in your life that you're dating, and you're not exactly sure if they're being loyal to you. We do the research, and we could tell you, okay, you got nothing to worry about at all, or maybe not. And Janine here wanted our help with her boyfriend, and it has to do everything with Thanksgiving and not spending time together. And she's wondering, is this dude going to hook up with somebody else? Hey, Janine, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
All right, so tell us where this insecurity is coming from. How long have you guys been going out? Give us all the deets here.
Yeah, sure. We've been together since January, so it's getting close to a year. And I mean, honestly, I really thought that I was going to get invited to Thanksgiving at his family's house this year. My family lives across the country, and I'm not able to fly back home to be with them this year, and it really bummed me out. But his family is just a few hours drive from where we currently live. So when I told him hey, I'm really bummed I'm not going to be able to go home for Thanksgiving this year, I was kind of expecting him to be like, well, come, come with us, of course, you're welcome. It's not like I haven't met his family before.
Right.
But instead he just says, oh, sorry, babe, that sucks. Period. End of story. And I don't know. I can't understand why he wouldn't have, made the invite. Mm-hmm. And it was just nagging at me. And of course, I'm, thinking about spending the holidays alone in my apartment, just sad, and that's not cool. And so I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, wait a minute. He grew up in a small town. Does he not want me back there so that he can have one of these, hometown hookups over the holidays?
Sure, that's the obvious conclusion. Sure.
I mean,
I would have never thought of that. How long ago did this happen? And is it possible he didn't extend the invitation to you immediately because he had to check it with his parents and family?
I mean, it was 2 weeks ago. So he's had time.
Yeah.
Have you guys met families already?
Yeah, I've met his family before. He hasn't met mine, but that's because they live so far away.
There's something odd going on.
Yeah, that's weird now.
I mean, this is like the setup for every small town Hallmark movie ever. I feel like she's about to get sabotaged by the big city corporate girl coming home to the small town for the holidays.
Yeah.
She is going to bamboozle her boyfriend into bed.
Well, so, I mean, this was always common knowledge, when I was younger. Whenever you left and you came back home, to your hometown for, holidays, specifically Thanksgiving, Wednesday night, the night before Thanksgiving, is always that big night to go out to the bars you used to hit up so you can meet up with everybody.
Blackout Wednesday.
Yes, it's a legitimate thing. So maybe he is wanting just to, go back and hang out with some old flames or new flames or just do his thing without her.
But even if you're going to do Blackout Wednesday, wouldn't you still invite her along to blackout with you?
Well, yeah, if you're not planning on cheating on her,
Right.
yeah.
Not if there's somebody in the group that's a little cute that you always like.
I will say, I think this is a little bizarre because my brother's in a new relationship and they've been together 2 weeks, and he was begging my mom for a space in the cabin that we've rented for Thanksgiving so his new girlfriend can come. He is like, she is coming. I want her at Thanksgiving. So I do find it a little bizarre that this guy doesn't have this energy for Janine.
That's the kind of dedication you want right there. Maybe it's something entirely different, not better, not worse, but bad. Is because you've met the family before, do you think there is anybody in the family that really doesn't like you or isn't taking this relationship seriously enough yet to have you at dinner?
I can't really think of anybody. I mean, his mom loves me, loves me. We got along great. And she's the only one who I would think would want to put the foot down about how many spaces would be at dinner. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking to myself, I know I was hesitant to bring someone home for Thanksgiving always because that's a big step and that makes a statement in my family. But if you've already met my family, I can't think of any reason I wouldn't want to bring you to Thanksgiving other than what we're hoping is not the case.
Oh, Janine, you know what I would have done upon finding out that he hadn't invited me, but his mom likes you. I would have like Facebook messaged her because all parents are on Facebook.
Yeah.
And been like, hey, do you have a good recipe for stuffing? Because I'm gonna be home alone for Thanksgiving.
That would have been it.
But I want
that's a wrap.
But I want to make Thanksgiving dinner for myself. And she'd be like, oh, honey, no, you got to come spend Thanksgiving with us. You can't spend Thanksgiving alone. And then I'd be like, boyfriend, surprise.
then I wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
I'm packing a bag.
I am
No, that's
diabolical
genius.
like that, though. Yeah.
All right, so
genius.
we've already tested him online on Tinder to see if he is sneaking around on you behind your back. So give us a couple of minutes here, and when we come back, we will tell you exactly what he did when we had somebody come on to him on Tinder, okay?
Ugh, okay.
Let's try this. So, Mo, you were playing the part of the boyfriend in the relationship, and KK, you were playing the part of Jeannie here. Janine telling the boyfriend that you were going to be alone for Thanksgiving, and Mo, you were playing the part of the boyfriend who just doesn't really care.
I got that.
Oh, babe, I got the worst news ever.
Oh, no, what's that?
Man, I'm not able to fly home for Thanksgiving to be with my family. I'm so bummed.
Oh, man, that's horrible. I'm sorry to hear it.
I know. It's going to be so sad and lonely here all by myself.
Well, at least you'll get to do whatever it is you like.
But I mean, you just know how much the holidays mean to me. And it would just mean so much more to be around, surrounded by people that, I actually care about.
Isn't this the part where you go, but I'll be okay.
Absolutely not.
But I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, but it's overrated. Family, a lot of drama. A lot of people are really have anxiety around this time of the year anyway. So I think you should look at it like positive.
Babe, have you met me? You know how much I love drama, just as long as I'm not involved in it.
Yeah, I know, but maybe you should just look at it like a drama-free holiday.
But I don't want a drama-free holiday. Hey, really quick, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why the hell haven't you invited me to your family for Thanksgiving?
Well, my family's crazy.
I mean, it would seem pretty obvious that,
It's so obvious, especially since she's met his family.
So Janine here is going through that exact scenario. So when you laid that out for him, Janine, and then we'll give you the results of finding out if he's been doing anything shady online or not. When you were having that conversation and you said to him, like, I'm going to be alone, he never once offered anything?
No, nothing at all. He didn't even bat an eye at it. It was just like, oh, you'll be okay.
And again, you guys have been going out with each other how long?
We've been together since January.
Since January, and you've already met his parents. Okay, so it's very odd that he wouldn't say, hey, yeah, just spend it with me. Something's going on here. You're assuming it's a hometown hookup. I just think there might be somebody in the family that just isn't digging you all that much. And don't want you around or not taking the relationship seriously yet.
I thought that until she said she already met him.
Yeah, and she said mom loves her. And that's always the hardest one, especially when it's a son.
For sure.
That's the hardest one
yeah.
to impress. And she's like, Mom's loves me. And you would know. Like, I think her instincts would tell her if mom has something against her because you can always tell.
All right, so Kristen is going to give you the results of our Tinder takedown. We tried entrapment.
Yep. All right. So Janine gave me her boyfriend's stats and the location he's going to be at for a Thanksgiving back in his hometown. So because we're talking about a younger 20-something-year-old dude, I tapped my friend's stepdaughter because that's the age I'm at right now, since we were dealing with a younger dude. And she's actually in law school right now. She's super smart and super hot. And she was kind enough to take a break from studying to do this for us. So like during her study break, she did this. And she got on Tinder. She had his photo. She put in the location and she started swiping. And Janine, she swiped and she swiped and she swiped. She took breaks. She went back on to swipe. He wasn't on there, girl.
What?
Yeah, he was not on there. And I even, okay, so you know how we can't just leave it at that. She went ahead and put in, because we have your current location. So she took it out of the hometown location. So, because like maybe he was planning to do something next week for Thanksgiving week or not. Excuse me. She put your current location in and she swiped for a while and he didn't pop up in your current location either. So
Okay,
he's not on Tinder.
I guess that's a relief.
Yeah.
But
It's a relief, but we still have questions. So,
yeah.
Uh-oh.
are you willing to do my idea? Are you willing to hit up his mom on Facebook?
Oh God. Oh no.
Oh,
This
I
is.
feel like I have to.
Oh,
I feel like
no,
you
you
do
don't.
too.
have to.
Don't do it.
And just ask for a
Don't-
recipe.
don't
You're not.
do
You are
it.
not asking. You're not asking to come. Like, but be like, is she a good cook?
Oh yeah, she's
Okay.
great.
All right, perfect. So figure out a recipe that you think she would definitely have, and hit her up and be like, hey, I'm gonna work on my cooking next week because I'm gonna be here by myself for Thanksgiving. Do you have a blank recipe? And request a recipe for her. And I guarantee if she truly loves you, her mama heart is gonna bleed that you are spending Thanksgiving alone, and she's immediately gonna offer you an invitation.
It's a recipe of disaster.
Yeah, it's a recipe for a breakup.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might get invited, but you're still not at the root of why he didn't invite you in the first place, which is the big problem here.
We'll get there.
It's a huge problem. And honestly, for me, this is a break-upable offense. Like, if you're not going to invite me after a year of dating to go to your family's Thanksgiving, you're definitely hiding something from me, or you are getting ready to break up with me.
Or you can use Abby's ridiculous strategy of communication.
Oh my God. Yeah. What happened to just asking? Why didn't you invite me to your family's Thanksgiving? You've been together for 11 months. Can you not just simply send them a text?
Oh, Abby, you're so silly.
Because no good movie starts with communication. There's always miscommunication. I say you do that, and then when she does invite you, you could hit up your boyfriend and be like, oh my God, I hit up your mom
You're
for a
dead.
recipe for her banana bread, and she invited me to Thanksgiving. We get to be together.
At that point, this relationship is dead.
100%.
Just dead, because we don't know why. And if you go around him and go to the mom, oh, he is going to be so resentful. You're dead.
Dude, his turkey's already overcooked anyway. Might as well go in and go hard.
Let us know
There
what
you
you
ask him.
let us know what you do, Janine, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, it's a Bert Show.
The Bert Show. Let's go. Every weekday morning. Real funny.
The Bert Show.